Good morning, I hope you all are having a great day. You know, as you saw, my breakfast was really simple, and if you want to make it for you, try to add a little bit of spinach, which I ran out, so I couldn't make it like that. But it's very good because it will fill you up, and it's a very good breakfast to have. So today is Monday and kids have no online school, so my niece called my son and she said if we want to go to Starbucks for breakfast. Yes. So I'm gonna take them over there, and that later on when we come back, my son has a delicious recipe to share and I'm gonna help him to make it. So I guess that I'm going now. Alan, you ready to go? I'm gonna say bye. What did you get, Ivana?
Tall iced caramel latte and oatmeal.
Okay, for this recipe you will need parsley and then basil, and here you have 1 shot of Smirnoff vodka, 4 garlics, 2 shallots, heavy whipped cream, 2 cans of tomato sauce, penne rigate, this is the pasta that we are going to be using. You need prosciutto and also parmesan cheese. So we are ready to start cooking.
The seasonings are very simple because you're going to get most of the flavor from your ingredients. So for seasonings, we just have salt. You can use whatever salt you like. I'm using kosher. Black pepper, and this is optional. I like it, so you can put a little bit of red chili pepper flakes if you want. It's very important that you get extra virgin olive oil for this sauce.
So here the garlic is already minced. You don't need to use the whole parsley. How much are you gonna use?
Or just do it by eye, depending.
I mean, he's just cooking for us. So for 2 people, we show you the ingredients, you add whatever you need.
You're gonna want to put your pan on a medium-high heat and put some olive oil in.
Okay, how many slices of prosciutto?
Just 1.
So from the parsley, only this small amount we are going to use.
Okay, so first we're gonna add in the garlic, the shallots, and the prosciutto. And then lastly, after they cook for about 2 minutes, then you can add the parsley, or else your parsley is gonna burn if you add it in too soon.
Okay.
So the garlic. Now I'm just mixing it around, and I'm gonna let it cook for about 2 minutes, and then I'll add in my parsley.
Medium?
Yeah, medium high. I'm gonna put in a little bit more olive oil. Okay, so I thought I had enough oil originally in the pan, but once I put everything in, I realized that I actually didn't. So I just decided to add in a little bit more. No big deal. Now I'm gonna add in my parsley and a little bit of my seasoning. I'm just gonna add in a little bit of salt because the prosciutto already has salt.
Okay.
And then pepper.
On your own taste, basically.
Yeah. And chili flakes. You don't have to put this in, remember, it's optional. So this is already smelling super good. So now I'm gonna let this cook for 1 more minute, and then we're going to add in our vodka and we're gonna light it on fire.
Oh, that's your favorite part.
Make sure you have one of these lighters, a long lighter, or else you're gonna burn yourself. Because as soon as you light on fire, the flame is gonna shoot up and you're not gonna have enough time to pull out your hand. So make sure that you have one of these.
Perfect, yeah, I know. So obviously this is not the first time that he's cooking this recipe, but it's the first time that we are sharing it.
I think it's time. Okay, so now 1 full shot of vodka. We're gonna put it in here. And now watch this. Back up, back up.
Tanto, Alan. ¿Te vas a quemar la mano? Are you sure it's like that?
Yep.
Y ahora, you got me scared. For a second, you got me scared. I think it was too much vodka.
Nope. It was just the right amount. We're good.
Perfect. Okay, but Alan, no, sácalo, porque ¿estás seguro? Are you sure?
See, it just has to burn off.
Oh, okay.
Relax, Mom, relax.
If you are doing this at home, never do it alone. I'm gonna tell you why. I mean, it's obvious. Be careful when you do what Alan just did, because if you do it here, we have here the microwave, right? So this.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you have anything above, make sure that you pull out. Make sure that you pull out the pan before you light it, or else you're gonna light your whole kitchen on fire.
Exactly.
So make sure you have anything above, or really, if you even don't, just make sure you're holding it at a safe distance from yourself as well. Okay, so now I've already flambéed my vodka, and I'm going to add in my tomato sauce. Again, this is to your proportions.
And how can you describe the flavor of the sauce once it's done?
Oh, it's very creamy. It doesn't taste like marinara at all, or your normal pasta sauce, but it has a very delicious, creamy flavor to it. That's really the best way I could describe it.
And can you taste the vodka or no? Because kids should be eating this or no?
No. Yeah, it's perfectly fine if kids eat this. Because remember, when I flambe the fire and it lights up, that's all the alcohol that's burning off. That's why it has such an explosive reaction, because of the amount of alcohol that's in vodka. But that's why we burn it off like that. And on top of that, you're gonna be having your sauce simmer for a good 15 minutes. All that alcohol is gonna be burned off. It's gonna get burned off.
Okay.
And it's just purely to add flavor to the sauce. And by flavor, I don't mean flavor of vodka, but it has a unique flavor to it. So it's basically the flavor that they put in the vodka, but minus the alcohol. So it gives it a nice flavor to the sauce.
Okay, parents, so now you know.
And
you
now
can
that I
cook
have
this.
now that I have my sauce added in, now it's time to put in some salt.
More? Some more salt.
Yeah, more
because
salt.
You already did.
So that's a good amount. And some more pepper. Because,
Okay.
And I'm seasoning it more because we just added 2 whole cans of tomato sauce. So you do need more seasoning. Okay, so now I'm gonna cover this and let it cook for 5 minutes. Yep, so now that I've covered my sauce, I'm going to add in half a cup of whipping cream, but I'm gonna pour it in slowly because I would hate to put in too much. I'm going to mix it. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna put in the entire half a cup into the sauce, and I'm just gonna mix it around. Okay, so now you can see that it has a nice orange color after adding in the heavy whipping cream. So now I'm gonna cover it and let it cook for 15 minutes.
For how long?
15 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it on the simmer, so on low. Make sure that you're stirring the pasta. If you know how to cook pasta, then you already know. But just in case you don't, make sure that you stir it.
Okay, immediately after you drain the pasta, you
Add it in. Add it in with your sauce. And once it's mixed, there's one more step before we put it on the plate.
wow, this looks super yummy.
So now this is what really makes the pasta delicious, and it's one of my favorite steps. Get your Parmesan cheese and grate it all over the pasta. You're gonna want to put a lot. That's good. And then you're gonna want to mix it all up finally one last time. And once you put it on your plate, you can always add more Parmesan cheese. This is just so the sauce has the flavor of Parmesan and the texture.
Great.
Okay, this is ready. Okay, so this is one of my favorite ways to add basil to pasta. You bunch up your leaves and then you roll it up like a little taquito almost. And cut it into thin thin strips.
So this is the last ingredient for the pasta.
Yep, this is just to put it on your pasta when it's done. I know.
Delicious.
Parmesan. Do you want some?
No, I'm fine. The flavor. ¿Cuándo presentas, Alan?
I'm putting the cheese already.
The flavor of the salsa, Alan. You truly rock it on it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to subscribe for more videos.